They're like, you have a beard, and then, like the media guys are like, nobody has a beard. The mullet even makes it look a little bit more interesting.
They're sophisticated. They're set wrong.
Yeah. My
Was
dad
the
was.
hair grown for the season to get strength for the season?
Yeah, I think so. I think it was one of those like, let's just keep on growing it. My dad was calling me Forrest Gump at breakfast. So he's like, I'm ready to go home. I'm tired now. I want to go home.
So once you commit to, like, at what point you just say we got to keep going?
I think my level. I think the mullet's gonna start. I'll take it off. Like I just turned 30. Maybe when I'm like 36, do I want to be a 36-year-old with a mullet? At 37. But I think I got a good couple years left of it.
Why 36? Why that?
I don't know. It's just like mohawks, mullets, like all those crazy haircuts. Like I think once you pass a certain age, just keep it simple. You know what I mean?
Look how Clay Guida kept that going for the longest.
You gotta keep it going for.
Roy Nelson had it for a long time.
Yeah, Roy Nelson's an exception. He's an exception.
Right on. Well, speaking of exceptions, you're in Vegas.
Yep.
I'm sure every girl, guy, anybody out there thinks, man, if I make it out here, now I know I'm really like doing something. What's the preparation been? Welcome to Sin City for fights.
Yeah, the preparation's been amazing. We're on our 11th week, right? 11th week in my mind is fight week. I've been getting ready literally for 10 weeks for this fight. Slow preparation, small adjustments, nothing crazy, but just more maturity, more clear-headed, what I want to do, how I want to do things. Obviously, last year in the first round, I got hurt in the first round, so it was a lot of adjusting, a lot of customizing the training and things to get me through the season. The PFL is a long season, but this year is completely different mentally, physically. My team knows it. My dad feels it. Even my girlfriend, she's super excited for me, and I'm excited for myself.
That's awesome, man. And you seem excited. You seem like you're ready to
Yeah,
go.
for sure.
How big has the support been? I mean, I know that has to be huge, but just to put it all together for this Saturday.
The support's always been amazing. It's always been. I've always had a good family and friends behind me. I've been saying I wanted to do this since I was a kid, so maybe I just annoyed them that much where they're like, all right, let's just support this guy the whole way. But no, it's just that's the main thing in any fighter's career, right? Is the support, the people believe in them, the people behind them, and at an American Top Team, plus my family, plus my friends, it's been a blessing.
That's awesome, man.
Yeah.
And with the whole wins and losses, the last 5, you got 4 big wins. Decision not necessarily going your way.
Yeah.
Most fighters learn the most from a loss. What are we taking in? Was it the teammate factor? We didn't really have fun in there.
Yeah, after my loss, I sat there and tried to analyze a bunch of reasons how I lost, why I lost, and we could sit there and cry about it over and over again. I even blamed the mullet, the mullet was flying everywhere, and I wasn't getting hit. It was these moments where I had to almost appreciate the downfall a little bit to appreciate the uprising, to get back on my feet. I always tell people, don't ever stay too high in the highs, never too low in the lows. Always try to keep yourself in the middle. And unfortunately, for the first time in my MMA career, I was in the lows, so I had to take time and literally pick myself back up little by little. And it sounds cliche, but it was the best thing that happened to me was that loss. And losing to a teammate, I mean, it's crappy, but I tell people it's almost like, would you rather have your best friend date your sister or some random guy or something like that, So I'm happy Omari. I'm happy he was the guy to give me the wake up call. You know what I mean? And I love that guy still till today. So, but it's good, man. The loss really helped me put things in better perspective.
Excellent. Thank you, sir.
Thank you. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Josh, this is the first fight that you're coming into a fight without that 0.
Yeah.
Is there less pressure on your shoulders now?
No, I mean, I think the pressure is always going to be there. It's a fight, you know what I mean? I was telling the other guys, I try to approach every fight like 0-0. At the end of the day, unfortunately, it's a very glorious sport, but it's a rough sport. People, they kind of remember you for your last fight, So I try to, the success is good, but I tell my dad, when I'm an old guy and I'm done with this sport, we'll sit and reminisce about the good memories. But MMA is like, you won, all right, buddy, just keep on moving. You lost, same concept. You just got to keep on moving, one fight at a time, until you could do something for yourself, build a future.
Christoph was in here earlier and said that there was a time frame where you guys almost fought in the first round.
Yeah.
Are you happy that you didn't have to fight him in the first round?
Yeah, I never want to fight a teammate, but it just like how it happened with Amari and I, we heard it through the grapevine of, hey, we might do this, we might fight. It was a couple looking at each other at the gym and then crack a smile. A couple times he didn't want to say, hi to me. I looked at him, I said, man, you better say hi to me. I helped Christoph a bunch. But yeah, I'm definitely, I'm happy that we don't have to fight each other the first round, but he knows, Thiago knows, we all talked about, just this is the business part, and they want to be successful just as much as I want to be,
In the light heavyweight division, there is five American top team
Yeah.
fighters. So you guys all talk beforehand, right?
Yeah, no, we talk beforehand. Whatever we hear, we go to them to, hey, did you hear that on your side too? The coach, like I said, the coaches have a harder time dealing with this stuff. You know what I mean? That's the price we pay to be the best gym in the world. That's why PFL, I think they should pay us little monthly paychecks just to have a whole weight class ready for them. But that's what American Top Team is. If you need a fighter, somebody ready, you could call us. We're always looking for fights.
The most important question is, how do you keep your beard so nice?
I think it's a little bit of genetics. You know what I mean? Maybe Dad over here passed me some barbarian genetics, but yeah, I don't know. It has those curls in there. It's almost like kind of Greek looking. I'm not sure why. Soap and water, maybe a little conditioner, and I give it a little comb here and there. I don't really use beard oil, but yeah, man, let me know. Send me a DM if you want me to send you my beard schedule.
I will.
I've got a question, but it's not about a beard. We've been asking a lot of the millionaires what they spent when they won. Have you thought about that? Like, what kind of fun thing you want to buy if it gets to that point? You get $1 million.
Yeah, I still have the same concept of I want to buy off my mom's condo, and then I maybe want to buy some more property, put my family in somewhere where they're comfortable. But fun-wise, I still don't know what I want to do with fun. I want to take care of so much things around me, give back to the people that's helped me. But I'm sure I'll find some. I'm a fun guy. I'm sure I'll buy a jet ski or something like that. I don't know. Down in South Florida, there's unlimited things you could do down there.
Oh, I have bought a bidet. That in mind.
Oh, bidet?
Yeah.
Oh, I love bidets. Bidets are amazing. Bidets are amazing. All my friends have bidets. I actually don't have. I tried to install it the other day actually, and it didn't go well. But yeah, maybe I need maybe I gotta buy a better toilet first before I buy the bidet. Yeah.
I got one.
Yeah.
You went to Arizona State.
Yes, sir.
You wrestled there. Could you give my audience a wrestling story, whether it be on the road or on competition day? Anything you want to share?
Any story?
Sure.
I remember on the road, my headgear broke, so I got this new headgear, and if you're familiar with wrestling, the headgear is a pain in the butt to adjust. So I'm sitting here on a plane, I don't know where we're going, and people are looking at me crazy because I'm pulling this, putting it on my head, and I'm on a plane, and the guy's like, this dude's about to do something. And my teammates are all just staring at me like, this guy's crazy, and I take the headgear off, I'm adjusting it, put it on again. Took good, an hour and a half. But eventually, we told everybody not everybody, people around, hey, he's not going to go run through the plane wall, or he's not going to go crazy. People thought I was gearing up to do something crazy, There's a photo of me, actually. I'm adjusting, and my buddy's like, you crazy dude. But that was a very memorable story that I had with ASU. There's plenty more. Probably can't say all of them.
Somebody already did one of my other questions. My last one is, what is your favorite food?
My favorite food? That's easy, man. I was raised Brazilian culture. You got rice, beans, and picanha. Rice, beans, and a nice Brazilian barbecue steak right there, man. And we're good to go. Throw some French fries in the mix. We're good to go.
Yeah, thank you.
Yeah.
Josh, right here.
Yeah.
You mentioned earlier you've been doing this since you were a kid. Is there a fighter that inspired you to get to this point in your career?
Yeah, I've had many fighters inspire. Obviously, my dad's top notch for me. You know, I've been watching him. I was always that kid growing up. You know, usually, you know, as a young boy, you grow up and you get to a certain age where the fairy tale of like a dad becoming like the strongest guy in the world. Eventually, like you realize, oh, there's definitely stronger dudes. For me, that's never left my mind. You know what I mean? In my mind, my dad is the best fighter that's ever walked this planet, the strongest dude on the planet. I'm like that little boy still, you know. But you know, other fighters that I've seen around, you know, I would say like the coaches at the gym. You know, you got Mike Brown and Thiago Alves, all these guys that I was raised around. I saw them fighting when they were my age, you know. So those guys really inspire me, maybe because they were hands-on. But, you know, of course, we have, like, those, like, Melvin Gallards, which I loved watching back in the day, just, like, totally, you know, kill or be killed type of guy and things like that. But I've been around the sport for so long that I'm always shuffling through guys that I enjoy watching, you know?
Thank you.
Yeah.